All right, Eagles, let's go, baby. Hey, man, I'll go for the Patriots just because you like them, but I don't. Yeah, yeah, I would not mind it. I would not mind. I know the Patriots won either. Uh, Yeah, yeah. I'm not too worried about the Saints, to be honest. I'm honestly more worried about the Rams. I'll be honest. I think the Eagles can handle the Saints, especially after. Yeah, we beat the Rams already. That's the thing though. When a team beats you, when we beat a
Happy to be
team like
on
that,
hand.
they
I'm
gonna
Brandon
they gonna
Gaudin with
make
Charles
adjustments and
Davis. And
stuff.
before we
It's
kick,
gonna be. I
partner,
mean, we're
your
3-0
keys to the
again.
game,
Oh,
please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one,
all right, quit out,
making
quit
sure
out,
you
quit
avoid
out, quit
giving
out,
up
quit
the
out,
big
quit out.
play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel
Who
Carlson, to
winning that
get this
game?
one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by...
Oh!
Right away, the loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 10
Madden
to
ain't gonna
start
make
the
nothing
drive
that
out by
that
a
you
few
can't
inches.
stop.
That'll be a
So I
first
mean, even though
down.
people are high point, it's still
That's a very
ways to
nice
stop the
game
high
there.
point. So
Confidence-building run.
Madden ain't
Love the
gonna make
execution up
anything
front.
that it's
And
not.
the way you press
You
the
can't
hole,
stop. So.
absolutely
Oh my
perfect.
god.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marcus Allen, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did.
I gotta show y'all something.
Fundamental
Hold up.
football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that
Where
play.
is
End result, touchdown.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have two
about who?
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right, go in motion with Marcus Allen.
John Harbaugh
Slip
thought about it,
and then
now
run
his
behind me.
guys are going to go for the two-point conversion.
I'll say motion once you get behind Peters. Yeah. Decent. Yeah. Decent of this, but yeah.
And this will remain a 6-0
Nah, not even.
game.
When he goes behind me, I pitch it to him. And yeah.
Carlson
Me and my boy was running like doing that shit and doing it. It was funny. He couldn't stop it.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, I missed.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Who's streaming? I'm guessing Elite is? Okay.
Hey, Daryl, would you choose the network?
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Prescott now on 2nd down. And he's this one is down he goes. Von Miller. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Third and long for Prescott. Von Miller in there to drop him 2 plays in a row, and it'll be 4th down.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Oh!
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10. A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return.
Okay,
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs.
No! This game is... Yo! This game is so broke, man.
And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just
oh my God.
It can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
Yeah.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices.
Yeah, that's not your fault at all. That's not it.
You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Throwing, Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So it can't hang on.
Mean got invited me to a game last night, and so did
that I've heard, maybe from you,
Ninja, but I was knocked out.
Might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know, coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
I seen that on my fucking screen. Yeah, like
can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Yeah.
Miller in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Yeah.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So
He must be like that or something. I've never seen him before.
It's 1st and goal. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Yeah.
Marcus Allen with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Carlson now to kick this one away. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it. But
under pressure, they got him again. Lawrence Taylor in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I told you the other night, me and Snaggy Apple beat them back-to-back games. Hey, that was easy.
And then they capitalize with a little bit on top.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him up 5. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
What play are you talking about? All you gotta do is spread the line. He just spreads the line, and yeah, and then stands over the center.
Shit.
My playoffs. Yeah, I just won 7 in there.
Some more dance moves. Holy shit balls. This is fun. I'm having a tremendously fun time. Someone bring me a mixture experience of chips. There's a cartwheel.
My fault, hold on. I did something. I backed out and then, yeah, I just ready up there. I'm still shook. I really spit like that.
I'm a simple bloke. Fuck, here we go again, and running flippy shit, flippy spinny shit, flip, spready. Oh! What do I even call that? It's like nothing I've seen on the internet.
This is did a split in midair. The fuck out of here. Are they blowing them out?
Dude, are you friends with a real robot? No, man, it's my service.
Maybe it's time for a switch. Switch to Boost, super reliable and super fast nationwide network. Plus, get 4 lines, each with unlimited gigs for $100 a month, and get 4 free phones.
Y'all should take some points off.
That's good. But if that's the case, why is Garmin even in there?
Nah, they can, but I'm saying, like, it's one thing if you're using it in a scheme, like just mixing it up, but if you're just doing it all fucking game, every pass you're automatically, you're not an elite passer. I ain't gonna say you ain't a top 5 OC, but you're not an elite passer. Oh yeah. Don't even say, you don't about to tell me. I recognize. Oh yeah. You had R1 right there.
One of the ones what?
Kevin Green, bum ass.
Oh.
3 more points and this is over, bro. 3 more. Look, again, he's doing it again.
I think I can honestly say that a high point is rarely a part of my scheme at this point. Blazer and baby nuts.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Is my mic messing up? Hold up.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, that wasn't my mic? Oh, okay. I thought that was my mic messing up. I was like, oh, nah.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff looking right.
Oh, okay.
And that play is
You guys can take the play off. It's fine.
Back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through.
This is intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
That just pissed me off.
And they'll run it to the first time.
How do you think we're doing?
And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Jamal Sheard on the stop.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too.
What does them boys do?
Pressure.
I've never seen him do anything. I've never played him. Like, I've never recalled playing him. And when we play him, I don't remember being him running on me.
Now a second down throw for Vic. Flush to his right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
I think it's on my ear.
Here's Michael Vick. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Von Miller in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Third and long for Vic. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
I'm be honest, I didn't know if he came barely there. I thought he was wide open.
Play and third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. It's taken to the 26. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
There you go.
And he will not
Why is Jimmy Graham on the field?
Taken down.
Oh, I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong thing.
Because they went right back to the air after the
I don't know why. I was like, why did he run that route so
That's often a
slow?
play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Get down, get down.
There we go.
Carter throw on second down. Throw right side going to be complete to Moss. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
15 more there, and they're on
Wait, they sent a blitz. I didn't feel no pressure on that play.
One of the most revered Raiders of all time, Tim Brown, with his first grab of the game.
So many impressive games back in the day and an impressive record that he holds. 10 consecutive seasons of 75 receptions or more in NFL record. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Tim
No, I threw that
Brown,
to
the
you.
intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys
That's
throwing the
crazy.
football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Okay.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. A fight for the football.
Yo, the pick animations are good and are absolutely ridiculous.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And he will get in. 8-0. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now back out comes the offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second down, Vic. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. On third down, Vic out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they had the right idea. Just take what you can get on third and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you evolved. Yeah. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will indeed go for it. Vic flushed out right. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays,
It's over. We take knees. Yeah, that was
He sent us the screenshot, so I have no say into this. I am just so lost.
You sure I was on defense? Because most of the time when I play with Roy's on defense.
Who?
Roy Rockett on defense most of the time because we kind of play the same.
Night? What, against y'all? Against y'all? Yeah, he was 1 for 9 for 12 yards. I remember. So he was 1 for 12 yards, yeah.
You better put Machi in there. You better put Machi in there. You see real close defense firsthand, though. You see this shit.
It's on the game before they ready up because I don't want to play them in my playoffs.
He's looking like a top 100 DC. Put that in this week's foul.
No, but there's nobody on my list, bro.
I'm trying to go 3 weeks back to back. You going foul out? Niggas really think they got a chance. 13 seconds left.
I am not sure, but it shows your PSNS in the depth chart.
I just want to know who runs the account.
He didn't do that on my defense. He did it on
Already submitted into it.
Punt it. Punt it. Yeah. Boot that shit. It's gonna take at least 4 seconds off the clock. Then Grimey's gonna have to throw a prayer up.
Sky kick it also.
Yeah.
How about me holding the Chris Rose line for 1-2 yards before he quit out down 1-6 while running with the lead?
Oh yeah, I'm about to say. Niggas don't got that game on foul. I remember that game.
He said, I remember that game.
We going 3-man deep, you heard? Zone. I'm gonna put the zone shit. That means shit.
Yeah.
Get on the line, y'all. Get on the line, y'all.
This might be one of my friends, I won't lie.
Brandon
Yeah, this
Gordon
might be one of my
alongside
friends.
Charles
I ain't
Davis.
gonna hold
And before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones: turnovers, special
you. Yeah,
teams
this might
play.
be one of my
But here's
friends,
one that
bro.
doesn't get talked about much anymore.
Yep,
And that's
there
time
he
of
is.
possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker set to
He invited me to play like while I was at Walmart getting food.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for the Hall of Famer, Marcus Allen. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Man open, Rice. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well.
Maggie Apple twist on y'all and real cold.
Situations, first down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 7:34.
Operating from the gun. Carr being chased out left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Throwing on first down is Carr. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Justin Houston in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And on the ground they go with a running back. Down to about the 22 here. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Yo! He always overthrows that rollout, bro. Like, that's the only ball he ever overthrows. I don't get it. Wide open, man.
In-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there? Able to shut him down on that attempt.
Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson from the left hash. This from 39. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Because people snitched on you, bro. Because people snitched on you. Didn't they just say that?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
No
They'll
idea,
have 2
man.
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down.
Well, I run with y'all, and I know that you don't stream Snipe. Like, literally, I literally know that you don't stream Snipe.
Like 20! Hey, Q9.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's the former Falcon, Deion Sanders, on the stop. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was played. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
Vic on second down. Flush to his right. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new 7.
Y'all see that last one, the adjustment I made, though? I put the dude in a quarter as soon as he motioned him. That shit was dead.
On 1st and 10. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
The first carry now for Ricky Williams.
Let's go! That's Philly! That's Philly right there! That's me! Let's go! Let's go!
39-yard line. Second quarter now. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They've got it 1st and 10 following the fumble recovery. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Carr gonna throw.
Why are you staring at the ball?
Complete.
Oh my.
The ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air. I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now Andy Lee will come on to punt this one away. Back deep, Antonio Brown. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Right 20, right 80. Orange. Alpha.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Eluding the pressure right. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Alpha.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch a game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And the Falcons going to use another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Yeah. 618. Now, 180.
Yeah.
Shotgun now for Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, it's Moss complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They convert on third with a gain of 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
180. That's right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I knew he was about to say something. I knew.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
No! Oh my God! They got saved.
Up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
On 3rd down. That's Allen. Some strong running at the 20. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. From the gun, it's Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I really want to do that QB draw option tip, but I'm not going to. No, yeah.
Able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Carlson kick this one away.
Yeah.
This fielded at the 2.
Give me that! Give me that! Give me that! Oh, my goodness! Yo, that's a fumble! Oh, my goodness!
So now you got to start looking not just
Yo, Madden, come on, man.
Say, okay,
that's another 3 points.
Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
They'll run with Allen. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Good half. Let's go. Let's go.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Bro, the score, that one drive when I got that shit, we didn't put up no points.
Number 3.
The score should be worse.
And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
About the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football.
Quasi, I think you need a league game residency coordinator, bro. As a honest, I think you need a league game
Some of these team
residency.
special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Let's go! Oh!
Forces it incomplete.
Let's go.
Well,
we got a box, and you're in it, baby.
Not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
I'm ending up same side on this trick shit.
Yeah. On second down, Vic again.
Yeah.
And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting him.
Zero.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well.
But we had a strip at that on that kickoff, bro. I don't get that.
Leveraged by the offensive line to create space up front. Really well done.
Orange. Hey. You got the orange. Alpha.
From the gun, Vic.
That's me. I was too far. That was a good route, though. That was a good route.
From the midfield before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Moss is tired. Oh, that was a good slide. They're running Moss was
Anytime you
tired.
decide to use your quarterback as a runner,
No.
most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Orange. White 20. Check. 3 down. Stop. When they hit it.
Vic to throw it.
Pick. No, that's a pick, man. Come on.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On third down, Vic. Flushed out right.
Let's go.
And that is incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan.
Yeah, as soon as I seen you running over to him, I took the, because there was another receiver on my side, so I was baiting him into both routes, to be honest.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
I really hope he tries to throw a quick seam route. I really do.
Eagle.
Gotcha.
Alpha.
Now here's Vic.
Let's go. I knew when it didn't let me jump. That there's no way he was catching me.
And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I
was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one good carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Carr gives to Marshawn. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The longtime Raven, Ed Reed, up from his safety spot to make the play.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag.
Yeah.
Completed it very well.
Now they try the right side here.
Oh!
Get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy.
Here we go. Hey, 7:34.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this down only to the 18. An all-time great tackler, Brian Dawkins, making the play there.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On third down.
Oh, that was third down? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, man, yeah, that's too, yeah, but I really wanted to. Yeah, I wanted to get this first down and, like, really close this game out, but I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault.
That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah. It's a good thing though right here.
And that'll push the lead up to 13-0.
No doubt.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
I'm streaming this on my YouTube too. I'm gonna go back and watch this.
Wait, 20. 57 Eagle.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. Shakes off the side.
Let's go.
In the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Von Miller.
Oh, I'm telling you,
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, I mean, you're in a 5-wide set, so we're going to get instant sheds.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Could be a blitzer.
Here's Michael Vick. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. the officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1 yard line.
So this dude needs a league gamer. That's funny.
Second sack now here tonight.
Yeah. They didn't say he was just inviting me. He was just inviting me.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Time for a break.
Let me and slip edge blitz on this play and don't spy. Let's see if we can get pressure that way. I just want to see, like, because if we could get an edge blitz out of this formation, that'd be kind of tough.
Alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Don't spy. Okay. Yeah.
As expected, they're
look at let's go! Let's go!
Touchdown.
Oh, let's try. Oh, we didn't get a shot! I was gonna do it, bro. I was gonna do the pitch. Oh, that's ugly, bro. This is my Super Bowl. Let's go. We had him in a box the whole game, bro. Hey. I'm on a 9, I think. Yeah, I'm on a 9. Oh, I'm 30. Let's go. I'm 30. Let's go.